Central Resources for Unilateral Development. Code name, Lily. Remind me to get that changed. That's a silly name for an agent. Dateline, now. Assignment, track down a TandooriMob and destroy the fat man. We don't even one spit behind him all over the globe. Hadn't seen a bath in weeks. Now, I was closing in for the kill. As the big silver bird winged its way through the clouds, I sat there with my drink and watched the stew slop her whiskey over the guy sitting opposite me. She was a pig in lipstick, but she had nice legs, though. I go for nice legs. A cheap hooker who wasn't so cheap. She was one of my sources. She gave me the tip-off that the hideout was somewhere in the East End. The mob was scared and on the run. We had him cornered, but there was no place to hide. And the fat man, he was mine. An anonymous phone call put us onto the fat man's broad. We grilled her for 3 days and nights till she squealed. Boy, was that one tough bait. Nice legs, too. So this was a scenario for the showdown. A tandoori restaurant on the Balls Pond Road. Was this some kind of code, I asked myself? If so, it was overpriced. This was the big moment. The end spiel, as they say. After 2 years of chasing, I was ready for anything. It was down to me and the fat stuff.
Those should die out by this evening. Fresh winds expected later on too, and a high of 17 centigrade. It's 7:32. Good morning! The birds are singing, the kettle's whistling. It's time.
Places with strange sounding names stay with us all day in Radio Land, and bring you the top of the pop and the raves from the grave.
And this is Quentin G. Wiz on The Breakfast Show with some great sounds to get you moving. It's rise and shine time, people. Time to get up and do it. We're going to keep you with us all day on 195 today, bringing you up to date with sounds and the great things that are new. And here's one of them.
It's commercial time. 7 Up, 7 Up,
Open wide your heart inside, it ain't hard if you give it a try. And you know it's too late for the fire escape as she sleepily opens an eye. You secretly think life's a skating rink on the ground, but you think you can fly. Moving on, I'll be moving on, I'll be moving on. Make the coffee, make the tea, sugar for you, but none for me. Cornflakes, toast and jam, what do I think of the man that I am? Ah, time to be moving on, time that I was long gone. Get the day moving underway. Life's a long, hard thing from the start. But I got to say that I wouldn't change her for a Hollywood superstar part. Hear her run in the bath, see her sweep in the bath. She's the girl that's stolen my heart. Moving on, we'll be moving on. It's one of my own.
So that's what you would call your own music?
Yeah, it's one side of it. Yeah, it's. I personally like to write things quite simply, as a sort of light relief from the madness of the studio world.
In your professional life, you're playing stuff which other people have written, which maybe you don't like.
Yeah.
And you're doing that to earn your money.
Yeah.
How does that affect your own ideas and your own music and your own creativity?
Well, there's no doubt that it does. On an average day-to-day basis, not that much, because when you're working in the studio, you think, well, I'm working for such and such a person for today, and tomorrow it'll all be over, there'll be something else to do. Unfortunately, dare I say it, when one becomes something of a successful session player, one tends to live in the studio night and day, sometimes for weeks on end. And when you do get home to try and do something of your own, all you really want to do is get in the bath and go to bed. Sorry, I think the phone's going. It's probably a session for EMI or somebody. Can you hang on a second?
Uh-huh. You don't say. Okay, Derek, it's been nice talking to you. And we hope you have a lot of success with that number of yours. And don't stop 195ing. We'll be right back after this message.
It's commercial time.
22 minutes to 8.
Splendid, what? Right.
Thanks, Captain.
Master Night Hall.
distinctively clean, crisp taste that says Budweiser.
For all you do, thanks to
Oh, Jesus, man. This massive abroad. Move. Move it. Oh, fucking lost. What do you think you're doing, you silly fucker? You almost went into my car. What? I'm the bastard! I'll show you who's the I've got the bloody birth certificate to prove it, mate! You great steaming pile of duck-filled platypus goo! What? What?
Tense, nervous, headaches, knee pains? Then take Dispang. Its medically approved formula disperses your aches and pains in a flash. Dispang.
I'm sorry, Tony dear. I know it's been a long day. Disprang, not dispang. Can you just read?
Listen, darling, this Dispang, dear, is about as cold as a witch's tit, dear. I mean, it's not right. It should be Dispang, you know. I mean.
The sponsor's doing his nothing.
All right, I'm sorry.
Sprang,
All right,
Dispang,
darling, I'm
take
sorry.
Dispang.
You ready?
That's it.
All right, dear.
Rolling.
Tense, nervous headaches, pea pains, then take Disprang. Its medically approved formula disperses your aches and pains in a flash. Dispang.
Sorry, dear. Formula, not formula.
All right, dear.
Formula.
All right, dear. All right, darling. I'm doing my best, dear. I mean, this has been a long time, dear. This is about the 12th take, darling, you know. All right, dear. Tense, nervous headaches, pea pains, then take Dispang. It's medically...
Paddy wrote a letter to his Irish folio, saying if you don't receive it, write and let me know. Oh, it's a long way to Tipperary. It's a long way to go without your mother. It's a long way to Tipperary, to the sweetest girl I know.
Russia, China, India, the cosmos. That's the world, the universe. Everybody's got inflation. Rent up, fares up, food up, mortgage up, meat up.
Piccadilly, farewell Leicester Square.
It's just the same old story. I'll fight for love and glory. The case, adieu, adieu. The world will always welcome lover. As time goes by.
Cha-cha-cha.
1 minute, 1 minute.
Tense, nervous, headaches, pea pains, then take Dispang. It's
God, Tony, sprang.
All right, darling, I'll prang.
It's Derek. Derek. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Got cans, Steve. Tell Steve to put his cans on somewhere. That sounded very nice in here. Good, let's keep it.
So I'm terribly sorry, I'm already booked. It's just polite, you know. I mean, everybody thinks their music is marvellous. We all do. And even if it isn't, it's not very kind to say, no, it's a load of rubbish, I can't be bothered to do it. Even if you think it is.
Yeah, same as Cross. Andy, are you free for the pantomime?
I sat down. The waiter oozed over to me and explained that Tandoori was an Indian restaurant. So, do I need a reservation, I cracked? He didn't move a muscle. Some cool customer, this jerk. I ordered a plate of the cheapest scoop on the menu to kill time and sat back and looked at the huge elephant head that covered one half of the restaurant. I've heard about walls having ears, but this was ridiculous.
Now we come to our regular spot, Heartbreak Hotel, where you have a chance to phone in and get any emotional problem you might have off your chest. And if we can help, we certainly will, or any of our listeners. Right now, we have somebody on the line, and let's go and listen to them and hope we can help them. Hello? What's your name, love? Okay.
What with the job, I was working long hours. At the end of the day, I couldn't go home and relax. I had no one to talk to. I go back, I drink a lot, I take sleeping pills. They didn't actually have any effect. So I started taking more.
Yeah? Oi! The hospital? Serious? Can't you get somebody to help you with that? Pills? I mean, surely that's not necessary.
And things reached a crisis when my boyfriend started messing me around. I told my boss about it. He told me I was just a dirty little whore, and that's all my boyfriend wanted me for, an easy lay at the weekend.
You listen to 195 a lot. Your favorite program?
And then he raped me.
So there, already you have something that gives you a little bit of hope.
And I was crying and in hysterics throughout the whole thing. And I think afterwards he must have felt a bit guilty about it, and he gave me a scotch. And gave me another scotch to calm me down. And I just wanted to go to sleep. And I knew he had some pills in the office because I'd seen them there. And so I took some of the pills, about 3 or 4. They had no effect. So I took some more.
Yeah.
And I took some more.
Good.
And I carried on taking them.
Okay, bring us again if you have any more problems that we'd like to hear from any time on the Heartbreak Show. Okay, cool cats. The sun's going down. It's time for you street people to get ready to go out on the town. We're going to bring you some beautiful sighs from now right up to the midnight hour. So some of us are still doing our hair and some of us are still climbing into those glad rags. But keep with us and we show you're going to love it all. And when you're out tonight, put a smile on your face. Brighten up your act. People will love you more for it. Let's be friendly. And talking about friends, we have a side coming up right now from a whole bunch of friends that you're just going to love.
Right, listen here, Quincy, mate. My mates and I from down at Bouncing Queen think your programme stinks, mate, I want to tell you.
I mean, surely your friends are listening to this, and would you like to say something to your friends or something?
Coming out of that studio, mate, you're going to know what a bunch of fives are about, I tell you. And anyway, we think you're a raving poof also.
This was it. I sat there holding the butt of my 45 under the table. But then the dude served up some chow. The strange but not unfamiliar fragrance told me I was onto something big. Well, I'll be danged.
Coming for the little boy, we was coming for the mongoloid.
No more whys and wherefores. I was beaten, zapped, gequetched. In future, let Crud do their own dirty work. I'm gonna go back to Mother.
Long live our noble Queen. God save the Queen. La 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 la.